Stampa estera, Eric Joseph, io sono segretario per i colleghi.
Iraq is willing, genuinely and actively to implement UN resolutions, mainly Resolution 1441, and we are doing our best to that purpose.
We thank the Vice Prime Minister of Iraq, Mr. Tariq Aziz, for having accepted our invitation.
This aggression is baseless, is illegal, is immoral. It's an aggression, an imperialist aggression. The main objective of this aggression is to colonize Iraq, to occupy Iraq, impose a pro-American rule on Iraq, dominate the oil of Iraq, and also reshape the whole region of the Middle East according to the American interest and to the interest of Israel.
I thank the Vice Prime Minister of Iraq, Mr. Tariq Aziz, for having.
What the Americans are saying about Iraq being a threat is baseless, and in some cases even ridiculous. When Mr. Bush says that Iraq is threatening the life of the American people, how could Iraq threaten the life and the security of the American people? And they invent scenarios, you see, that Iraq is concealing weapons of mass destruction, chemical and biological weapons. Iraq will give those weapons to terrorists. The terrorists will use those weapons to attack Americans and kill Americans. This is a bad American movie. It's not the reality.
Come ho detto prima, per favore, molto brevi per poter avere maggior...
When he says that time is running out, he means that if the inspectors continue their work for the coming weeks and months, the truth will appear that Iraq doesn't have weapons of mass destruction. And then he will have to answer a very hard question. Why did you send so many troops to the region preparing an attack on Iraq while the inspectors have found that Iraq doesn't have weapons of mass destruction? So he's afraid of the ultimate result of the inspections, and that's why he says time is running out.
I thank the Vice Prime Minister of Iraq, Mr. Tariq Aziz, for having accepted our invitation for...
In your previous declaration yesterday, you announced that Iraq doesn't have any missiles that can reach Israel. Nevertheless, the report today said that still Iraq has missiles as a capacity. In any way, there are also other ways to attack Israel, I guess. Are you considering any kind of attack as a possibility against Israel in case of American attack? And as to allies countries with the US, some of the brothers countries of the Arab world took position with the United States, countries like Bahrain, Kuwait, and Qatar. How does the Iraqi government intend to act toward these kind of countries? Thank you very much.
When I came to this press conference, it was not in my agenda to answer questions by the Israeli media. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Is it possible for you to answer to our colleague? He is a journalist. He is member of the Foreign Press Office. Is it possible for you to answer?
No, I'm not going to answer his question.
Saluto il Presidente dell'Associazione Stampa Estera, Eric Joseph.
Nobody